So here we are, 1:16 in the morning. Paul and Nigel, we are on our way to another season. I don't know why we keep doing these things, but I'll tell you why we keep doing these things. It is the love of art. Getting a scarecrow costume replacement. Colin thought it would be a good idea to do scarecrows with needles for hands. I don't see the horror in that. It doesn't give me goosebumps. Nothing like that. So we are here for a replacement, but Colin doesn't know, and he is sleeping. So let's wake him up. Just grab that. Yeah, watch this. Colin! I don't know if he's gonna wake up, dude. Colin! 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 God, what? Ready? Are you ready? It's a really nice morning out. I am indubitably ready for this film. Even though we have a script, I know that we're going to be going off script a lot. So, you know, along those lines, I'm really looking forward to it. And I think he's back. You good?
So why exactly are we here?
Well, I mean, I figured we'd get some food and stuff. You know,
We have enough food
maybe
in the back.
another mask.
Don't we have enough food in the back?
We have plenty of food in the back, yeah. I was just thinking,
Well, then why are we here?
film
Isaac,
props and
it's
stuff like masks and stuff.
45 in the morning.
Maybe a mask.
And
I don't know.
I was taking a nap, and it was a nice nap.
A matter of, you know, getting the proper equipment. You know, maybe some film props like another mask or whatever.
Wait. Why another mask?
Because we need another mask.
For what? We already
work
have
with
the
script.
mask scripted. It was a scarecrow mask that I made. Remember?
And yeah, but I just don't know if it's, you know, it's going to live up to. Everything the dream,
spent
you
2
know,
months
the dream.
making that thing for free.
I don't think it's going to hold, so we
Well, what do you
gotta
mean
get something
hold?
else.
I tested it myself.
As in the topic of horror realms, it's not something you could hold on to. It's not something you could franchise.
Of course it is.
I don't know. I can't see it. So I was thinking maybe.
You know
listen
what? I'll
here.
go buy.
Listen here.
I'm gonna go.
The zombie cowboy. All right, you with me?
No.
What about a zombie cult member? I mean, you know, zombie cult member. Come on, get the zombie cult member. Colin, where are you going? I'm really gonna have to rethink this. I'm not getting through to him. Is it working now?
I don't know. You tell me.
I think it is. Sweet.
Yo. Testing. I first found out about the script alterations when we stopped by Walmart actually earlier this morning. And apparently he didn't think my scarecrow idea was a good idea.
Well, it wasn't just me. It was both of us. I'd say both of us had a say in it. But I can say it's much better.
Evidently, Isaac thought it would be better if we take out just kind of pretty much the point of even having a plot in the film.
I ended up forgetting the zombie mask, and smart me decided to hide the a scarecrow mask as well before we left. So now all we have is a hood. I don't know. We'll see how it works, but you know, maybe it's a good thing. Maybe instead of a lose-lose, it's a win-win. Or win-lose. No, lose-win, I'd say.
He also took liberties. He also took liberties in pretty much restructuring some of the main plot points and making this a thriller film. So I really don't understand my role in any of this anymore, aside than just playing Paul, who's just kind of the stupid British guy that walks around complaining about his girlfriend. So I don't know. It gets old.
Dude, we got to get this film done. I don't know how we're gonna get it done.
Here's the thing, Isaac. I don't think we're gonna be able to get everything that we need to.
We're not gonna if we don't start.
You know, the scarecrow was one thing to change, but to change the entire plot structure, I mean, look, if we change that, you know, this scene's not going to be able to pan out. This is not going to make sense, and the introduction of this character is not going to even.
It doesn't
be
have to make sense. When does a
point.
horror movie
You know,
ever make
Isaac,
sense?
you
You have to have something franchised.
How would I describe Isaac as a director?
You know,
To put it in the most innocent verbiage and terms that I can think of.
It's stuck on there, and it's just like spring-loaded back in. So I can't. Oh, never mind. I got it.
I'd say if a highly obsessive Alfred Hitchcock and a very passive Steven Spielberg were to somehow get married and have a child, it would be Isaac. He tries to make something psychological and deep about the films, but he misses the target every time. I also have to say he's very, very paranoid and particular about the technical aspect of every film we do. He always wants it a certain way, which I guess is what directors need to have. But I definitely must say it's pretty much over the top.
Whoa, hold on. You're like 2 clicks off. There you go. What you have to do
you wanted it at 25.
What you have to do is set the aperture all the way open so you get that depth of field, you know what I'm saying? And then you just set the ISO from there and the shutter speed. But the shutter speed has to match the 60 frames per second that we're going for, right?
So wouldn't it be
because
better
this is a slow-mo
like
shot,
that?
so we're going to have to do the slow-mo. 40% speed,
But
you know what I'm saying?
if we go that high, then the skin tone's going to be like super vibrant.
Well, no. Look. Let's bring it down. Oh, you know what? That's right. You're totally right. All right, hang on a second. There we go. I'd say, as it goes, Colin has some really good ideas.
The wolves then emerged out from the darkness as they began to consume the raw entrails of his bosom.
That being said, it's not always on point. And the menial nature of his script writing, the details, sometimes you just have to ignore. What are you doing?
Making those adjustments you told me to. So, since we took the scarecrow out and
What
we
are you
don't have
listening
the needles,
Turn that demon
it's thinking
music
music. It helps me think. It helps me open up my box of ideas.
Okay, if you want to just put it right here and you just
Pretty much
actually you
what it
want
was.
to just right there. Oh, I'm recording right now.
Oh, that's where it was. No, I can do it. I can do it myself. Hey,
Hang on.
God.
Okay, you can roll now. You can roll.
Okay.
Oh, you're rolling? Okay.
Yeah. You know, sometimes I don't even know why I'm here. I feel like that sometimes when we're out here, or when I'm out here, that I'm just wasting my talent doing this movie, doing any of these films. And Isaac is literally the reason why I drink so much, because it's just a terrible feeling to feel like you're just smoldering, suffocating the life out of your talent. I was thinking we could have a scene where
Wolves?
wolves, yes.
What? I can't.
You want this
Look
to
around.
you
Do you
want
see
this to be a
wolves?
horror film, right? We got to add that shock factor, that
Okay,
gore
yeah, it would
factor.
be nice if we had some trained wolves out here, but I don't see
Well,
any.
you can add it in post. You're always talking about post, right?
It's not that simple.
Well, we make it sound very simple.
I add color corrections. I add masking. I can't just add a
We'll
freaking
mask a wolf in there.
Okay. You know, even with my Native American powers, I couldn't do this.
Native American powers? Isaac thinks that because he's 1%, or no, 2.3% Native American, that he has these special abilities to feel the earth and sense the presence of the emotions of the earth. Sometimes he goes pretty hardcore on set as far as the Indian stuff goes. Honestly, I think that him taking advantage of that 2% would make a great film within itself, because it's pretty outrageous, the things that he does. So.
I happen to be very proud of my heritage. I am 1/32nd Native American, my grandfather's side, and you know, I pride myself on Native American ideals. I go the places and I see the things. Well, we used to hunt when I was little. My grandfather would call me Little Deer because I would scale a hill in a matter of 3 seconds. I miss those days.
But I'd say where it gets even more challenging is when Isaac gets into what I like to call director mode. He always brings this stupid director's hat, and he only puts it on when he gets a great idea. When he feels like the film's going bad, he'll take it off and throw it on the ground. He'll even stamp it on the ground. When he feels like the film's going great, he'll put it on, and he'll even pull out his director's chair and sit in it, just to kind of bask in the glory. I don't consider myself a very social person. I like to keep to myself. I mean, yeah, I touch bases with a couple people here and there. But other than that, I keep to myself, generally.
I think he says that for himself. I think he's very social. He texts up to 6 or 7 girls at one time and says that none of them are interested in him. I'll try to get through to him sometimes. Who's Dory?
Just a girl that I met like a couple months ago. We
Gosh, dude.
got drunk together, and just ever since then we've been talking.
Dude, she said she loves you.
So, just it's a very loose term nowadays, right?
No.
I mean, we've only known each other for like 3 months.
Some people say that Colin and I have attraction for each other. I, for one, can say that's definitely not true. I was raised better than that. And I'm not sure what would lead people to believe that we would have that vibe going on. I don't know. It's beyond me. As a director, I like to make it my own. And Colin adds the salt to the food. So I could add more salt and make it somewhat tasty of a dish. The dish obviously being the film. But the film also being the art. And the art being the love behind it. The life. This is the life.
All the alterations we made aren't even out here in the mountains. And we come out here to get inspired, and yet the script isn't even leading us here. So I don't even know what's going to happen now. I don't even know if this film is going to pan out the way it should. I'm not seeing this film becoming a film. This is a disaster. An utter disaster.